JBB here with Symbiont Group. Once again, talking about some of the things that we're talking about with customers and clients on a whole range of different topics. Today we wanted to talk a little bit about ABM. We've had a number of clients come in and say, hey, we have a new product or we have a new service. We know it's a great solution. We know that it will solve all of these great business problems, and we want to do ABM. So typically that means that you have to figure out a whole series of different things, including what's that need that you're really supporting? What is that audience? How does that all work? What we've seen with ABM is that many people start to think about big, exhaustive ways of really looking at accounts, going into targeting different individual groups within those accounts, creating all of these very robust, very personalized messages, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, and you're guessing when it comes to a lot of it because you really don't know your product market fit quite yet. One of the things that we've seen be a better approach is to do something we like to call ABM Lite. That ABM Lite starts with a couple of different accounts, and it allows you to do a little bit more test and learn so that you're targeting particular areas and particular departments within an organization, and you're starting to feel out exactly how those different audiences are really interested in working with your product or with your service. We like to try a number of different channels within that approach just to see exactly how each of these different audiences are really consuming information and whether or not they're really ready to have that conversation with you on whether or not you can help them solve a particular problem that, number one, is there, and number two, is something that they actually care to solve. ABM Lite really means trying to balance between the message that you're trying to push out to particular accounts and getting enough research and insight into those accounts in order to make sure that it's texture or contextualized for those accounts. So the balancing act there is something that's pretty important, and the attempt is to really get a sense for whether or not the service, the offering that you have really is something that's resonating with an organization and really solving that problem to the point that they will purchase it, in order to then continue on to scale more broadly, more of a systematic, broader ABM approach for a larger scale set of audiences.